Today we're going to be doing HIIT style timings for cardio and core. Let me see. Let's go. Right, so we have, where's my book? So the children are around. They're all 5 or better. They've been fed. Anyone that's worried? I was looking for my peanut. We're going to be working the core in a variety of ways. I'm going to be answering questions. I want to put the box up now. Start Q&A. Let's put weight loss questions answered. Happy Halloween. So we've got Russian twists. I do like including now Russian twists for the paraspinal flexibility. I think they're really effective. Something went wrong there. What's going on? Bloody YouTube's rubbish. So I'll have to bin that, do I? Try that again. Let me get started with a live workout in a moment. Fat loss. No, put weight loss. Questions answered. It's not working. YouTube's great when it works. Right, I'll try a poll. Well, I can't do any now. Great. Anyway, so Russian twists. So we'll do the first exercise, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4. Yeah, so it goes on like that. That's round 1. So we've got Russian twists with really? Sorry. Russian twist with a dumbbell. So I've got 2 4s with me. And then I'm going to use I think these leggings are too tight, man. Really uncomfortable, but we're here now. Dumbbell crunch with knees up, toe taps with a kilogram dumbbell. Lateral box jump overs for cardio. Hello. Then round 2, I'm going to change. These are really uncomfortable, these leggings. I may as well just put shorts on. It's quicker. It's nothing, yeah. So these were a size 10, but they're obviously not. I'll just quickly change it and we'll get started. So round 2 is 3 pairs of exercises with done 3 times. Work rest time is getting progressively more difficult. That's better. Right. Hi guys. The exercises are V-ups and paired with bear crawl hold. Then we've got side plank clamshells with a straight leg to challenge the stability of the pelvis. Left side, right side. Then we've got Russian twist again with or without weight. Then what's that? Overweight. So straight legs, left and right over the dumbbell. Then we've got kneel ups, round 3, final round 3, kneel ups a minute of V ups, a minute of bicycle crunch, a minute of tuck jump burpees. Let's get started. So we're starting with Russian twists. I need this. Can I put a poll up here? Good morning. No. So I'm answering your questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain rehab. I'm a health and fitness coach. Trainer. Okay, make sure you start your Fitbit or whatever you're using to track your workouts with. Russian twist. Starting with a lightweight. So taking my time as I will move into the stretch. Great chest opener as well. Neck back, chest proud. And you're leaning back, but you're tucking that tailbone under. Good. Same again, and then we're adding in a much more difficult one. Got got the option here to go heavier with the dumbbell. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Leave a like and subscribe if you want fitness and nutrition education. I'm a mindset coach, fat loss coach. Right. So, keeping your legs straight out as much as you can without your back lifting. You won't get many reps, but quality over quantity. So that was just 3. Then 2 again, then we're adding toe taps with 1. Whoa, nearly fell on you. Good morning guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. We fannies with masculinity issues, I'll just get blocked. Chest proud. Twisting, so I'm answering questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. As we go, I'm here to motivate and educate. I'd love a like and subscribe if you're interested in improving on your goal. Toe taps with the dumbbell, with or without the dumbbell. Leading with the chair. Keep your legs as straight as you can. You try to touch them toes. If you are strengthening the neck as well, I'm going to do them 3 again. And lateral box jump overs. I'll be using that bench next. Good morning guys, welcome to my live. Answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. Russian twists. Working the core and cardio. Cardio core live workout. Toe taps. You can join my community if you want to learn how to lose fat and keep it off. It's just $2.99 a month. No, you've just had some lateral box jump over. Stay back. Not have you tip that bench. Hip flexors are feeling it.
I'm not going to go on the right.
Now we're going to reverse everything. Hey guys. Hi David. Hi Camel, how you doing? Hi Mark, how are we doing? Aberdeen, eh? Reversing everything now. So someone asked if I've ever thought about competing. Before I had children, Harry, can you help Demi? Before I had children, I looked at training and competing in strong woman. But I think I ended up moving house or something. So far, I moved house, or I got pregnant. So that was 6 years ago. But I don't train for strength anymore. Sorry, not strength, like lifting 1 rep maxes and stuff. It's just so dangerous. Outweighs the benefits massively. Knocking Russian twists off next. Feels good to get the heart rate going. Right, back to the start. Lateral box jump overs. Hi guys, leave a like and subscribe. Here to educate and motivate on all things health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle. I'm a personal trainer and coach, Pilates and yoga teacher. Are you exercising too, Demi? Toe taps. Coming all the way down. You are strengthening your neck as well. Moles. Demi, I don't know what you're trying to say. Knocking these off next. Try and keep that back flat. If you want to get stronger and more defined in the abs, you need to make sure it's progressive. Hence me adding weight. Hi guys. What you do? Oh, you want me to help? Here you go. You guys just trash my living room as a train. Whee!
Mommy,
Beep beep. Ah. Why are you getting all of that sound? Toe taps. Finishing round 1. I never used to be able to keep my legs straight like that. And I always had strong quads. Just shows you it was a hip flexors. Grab a drink. Let's finish round 1. Good morning, guys. Land on soft knees, tailbones tucked under. How's your back been, Mark? Round 2 now. Zip it, you. Right, we've got V up. Little bugger. Any variation of V ups you can muster. V ups and bear crawl holds next. Then we're throwing in some rehab. Demi, no hitting. Coming down as slowly as you can is more important. I'm doing my head in. Bear crawl. Put the tailbone underneath, just off the floor. Right, go and play on your playhouse. Why you leave her alone? Stop winding her up. Honestly. Hi guys. You want to come next to mummy? Stop winding her up, Harry. Right, side plank clamshells for rehab of the pelvis and TVA. Side to the core as well. It's alright. Lengthening the lever so it's more challenging. You okay? Keeping them hips up. Engaging the front of the core as well. Over to the other side. Beep beep. Demi burnt herself this morning, didn't you? So I told you not to touch it, but what did you do? Look at her in child's pose. Oh. Then we've got Russian twist again, and legs overweight. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. I'm a health and fitness professional, online coach. Russian twist. You can join my community for just $2.99 a month, where you learn a lot how to lose fat and keep it off, how to make the lifestyle change. And I've got a book coming out, a workout journal that's also really informative at the start. Strengthening the hip flexors. Feel a nice stretch on the outer hip as well. Oh, they are hard. Hard. Camok, no, not unless they're not moving. Like if they're not getting any steps on. Sorry, if they're not getting any steps during the day, the metabolism might be. Well, it's not so much the metabolism. Metabolism will burn 30,000 calories, and your movement on top of that stays another 800. So you need to take into consideration neat. Bear crawl for the TVA. Good question, that. Can't damage the metabolism either, guys. Deep breaths. Side plank clamshells. I'm going to go with my weaker side first. There's not many people are programmed to have 1,200 calories a day. They're usually like really small, like 5 foot or under, and not getting many steps in. I always like to include a bit of rehab and stretching into my workouts because it's great strength training, but you've got to look after your body as well. So I like to take a preventative approach in all my programs. Oh, over to the side. If you've got pelvic girdle pain or back pain, this is a really good one for you. Sweaty. Bit of glute work. Glutes work with the pelvic floor. Russian twists next. I do. We've got a Halloween party tonight, haven't we, guys? Like a beetle on its back. Why don't you tell YouTube what you're going dressed as?
Just put them on top of here.
Oh no. There's a lot of misinformation on the internet about damaged metabolisms, and it's not anything. Even if you have changed your metabolism from losing a lot of weight, the difference of it is about 50 calories a day. So it's nothing to worry about or even consider. And you can replace that with muscle. Every pound of muscle is about 10 to 15 calories extra you get a day burnt. Oh. One more round of those minging exercises. I'm in Scotland. I was going to add some shoulder exercises to this workout because I just want giant shoulders and arms. V-ups, last one. I'm going to keep my back flat. I'm going to do this variation of V-up. I'm trying to keep my back flat. This is a good one if you've got a weak neck. Bear crawl, whoops. Like a plank, but I like this because it's more concentrated in the core and the hip flexors. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. Oh, I forgot. Oh, side plank clamshells. This is great if you've got back pain. This next one. I have a friend who's 130 grams. Okay, Camok, what I see a lot of people lying about the calories to consume in a day. Fitness professionals do it as well. They'll be like, they're lean as anything. Like, I'm eating 4,000 calories a day and I'll maintain my figure. Yeah, it's because you're burning most of that. So now, it might not even be doing it on purpose. A lot of people say to me, oh, I'm sticking to my diet and not losing weight, calorie deficit theory doesn't work for me. And then when we go properly into it, they're not tracking food at the weekend, they're not tracking the bites that they eat from the children's plates, they go into like overeat mode a lot and just don't even want to think about it, and they're not shining the light on their bad days. So if your friend's overweight, because you're not said how tall he is, but if your friend's overweight and he's on 1,200 calories, and if it's a guy, oh no, I think you said you're a female, didn't you? They're not sticking to it. That's why we say, as fitness professionals, I put my client on more calories and she lost weight. Have you ever thought about that and thought, that's so weird, how does that make sense? They make it sound really weird, don't they? I mean, how can you lose weight on more calories, right? Well, what's happening is the adherence, they're able to stick to it, and they're having less episodes of overeating and failure. But see, like the way they word it, they make it sound really complicated. Hope that helped. But yeah, if you're not losing weight, then you're not in a calorie deficit. It's as simple as that. And a lot of people don't trust the process because there's that much. What I forgot first was final round, minute on each, knee ups. Because there's so much confusion on the internet, it's very hard to trust the truth when it comes out, and that's a calorie deficit. So every diet you've been on has worked so effectively, and you've lost weight, I mean, because you've created a calorie deficit with either cutting out meal, food groups, fasting, keto, keeps you fuller for longer. It's all a calorie deficit. It's how all diets work, even the GLP-1 drugs. But when I first started in the fitness industry, I knew all about exercise, but nothing about fat loss. I knew a great deal about nutrition as well, but nothing about lifestyle change and mindset, building habit. You've got to do your own research, but when I did realise and hear the truth that it is all a calorie deficit, using more than what your body needs, it was very hard to trust the process, especially when you didn't see the scales moving all the time, you know. So I get it. And it can be deeper than that as well. It can be fear of failure and embarrassment. I've known, like my aunt worked with somebody who was overweight, and she said, I don't eat all day. It's my hormones, it's this, it's that. A minute of these. Whereas when you know the truth is that it is all a calorie deficit, you just know that these people either lying or just don't see the overeating as a thing, and they just scrap it and move on. They don't realise it's undoing all the week or two of hard work. Yes. I can see that. It's cool. Halfway. Keeping the tension in the core. My hip flexors are dead, but you need strong hip flexors above the thigh for a strong core. Oh. Then we've got bicycle crunch next for a minute. Just more about getting our breath back. Bicycle crunch is quite easy if you're conditioned in the abs. Slow it down to make it more effective. You can also bring a pulse in on one side. I think I'll do that. It's a good twist. I'm all for twists, keeping you nice and flexible in the spine. Thanks for trashing my house, guys.
But I'm helping her balance.
Oh. Good job! You are, Harry. That was really good, actually. Building confidence in the body. Over halfway. Keep them coming, guys. Great questions. I love all this stuff. I'll talk about it till the coos came home. That's cows if you're English or anywhere else in Scotland. Oh, my hip flexors. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Wait for the burning to stop and do a few more. We're really going to get into some good stretches for the hip flexors after. Burpee tuck jumps, just to burn out and give it everything. She's adapted. What do you mean? A true case of slow metabolism. I read that some studies that it's called adapt. Right, that's what I was talking about, adaptive thermogenesis. So what that is that if they've lost a lot of weight, the metabolism slightly changed, but can't look, like I said, it's not going to be any more than 50 calories a day, the maximum. So I wouldn't even think about it or talk about it. Everything's still the same. Calorie deficit over time, that's the truth. I've read them studies as well. Halfway. Tuck jumps to use the core. I've actually done a short on adaptive thermogenesis. I'm in a jacuzzi when I'm talking about it. Have you damaged your metabolism from dieting wrong? What kind of happened as well is that you've lost a lot of muscle. So yeah, metabolism has changed as well on top of that. That's good. But yeah, just to reinforce, if you have lost a lot of weight and you're experiencing, or you think you might be, because there's no way to find out, thermic adaptation, please know that it's less than 50 calories a day. So it's not that much harder, you know. But if you are small, 50 calories is a banana. Yes.
It's good for a 2-year-old.
It is. Oh. Hi guys. How are we doing? Feels good. It's very hard getting motivated this time of year. Can I add a poll up yet? I've just published my book as well, so that'll be available to sell soon. So my book that's almost published, it's coming out soon. It'll teach you all about calorie deficit, how to lose weight, how to maintain it, what kind of mindset you need, how to keep resilient, and how to work out your own calories. And then, actually, I'll show you. Sent me a sample copy. I've brushed it up though since I had it, but basically once a week you get your weekly check-in. So it's like a lot of mindset as well if you struggle with anxiety. It'll be called the Holistic Health Journal by DigiCoach. It'll be on Amazon soon. So the weekly check-in. So I didn't put it as a Monday because some people like to check in on Sundays. So whenever you like to start your week from. What were your wins last week? What was your overall sleep? How do you feel about last week? Units of alcohol, overeating episodes. And basically, I saw a gap in the market that no one had a holistic approach to exercise and nutrition. What did I trial and error last week? What will I do differently this week? What did I do for self-care this week? What makes me feel relaxed and calm? So it's like a bit of a journaling. How many strength sessions did I get? How many steps? What didn't go so great this week and why? What habit will be a priority next week to build? And if you're female, there's a little bit of a menstrual tracker there. And then at the start of the week, you've got a meal planner, even if you just do a few of these. And then every day, you've got a daily holistic log. So you start your day off with what are your 3 things that you're grateful for? What's your water intake been like? What's your exercise that you've done? Your mood tracker today overall. You log your food. 10 minutes about today. So reflective practice. The trial and error on nutrition that you've done. Trial and error on exercise steps and mindfulness that you've learned about yourself. Thoughts and reflections on the day. So every day has one of those. And an exercise logbook. The exercise logbook is for tracking your personal best. So it's for home training and if you're at the gym. So that repeats. So there's 200 pages. So it's like, it works out, it's 12 weeks, right? So there's all about nutrition, working out your calories, exercise, how to exercise effectively, law of diminishing returns, how to achieve sustainable fat loss, stretching and stress and managing it and managing your stress symptoms and trying to get into the crux of that. Figuring out your forms of self-care, breath work, meditation, lifestyle change, motivational quotes, top 3, so goal setting. So it's everything that you need to make it a success and not a fad diet and like stop falling off it. But goal trackers, top 3 goals this year, how like a guide on how to set goals effectively, as backed by research. And then there's a bit of visualization, my future self and life, what the traits will be of this person, daily and weekly habits that are needed to be this person, other visualization. Then there's your body measurements, and then there's a stress anxiety toolkit. So if you've got a very stressed life, and there's 5 pages of this, I would like to add more. But it's a bit of CBT therapy, cognitive behavioural therapy, on talking you through the event and what happened, and reflecting, having a reflective approach to help fix your brain really, and build a good relationship with yourself, with food, with diet and exercise. But keep an eye out for that book, because I've got the hardback and the paperback waiting to be confirmed and published to go live on Amazon. Then I'll create my YouTube shop and add it to my live, so it'll be super easy to purchase and reorder. But this is an exciting start. How much time did it take to write down the book? There was a quote, right? Was it what was that painter? Anyway, so that book, I've been working on it this year, but it's taken 10 years to write. So I've got all like my anecdotal, like what I know works best for clients and sticking to the diet. And on top of that, it's backed by research, and it's trying to like brainwash you in a positive way into the truth. And like, you don't need to be super restrictive to have long term. You can stay in a calorie deficit all year. Like, there's so much misinformation about reverse diets and bulking and cutting. You don't need to do any of that. And I mentioned this in my book. Every diet should have the goal of building muscle and losing fat at the same time, to look after your health, your mobility, the quality of your life, the energy. Hi, Daniel. You're from Brazil. I'm in Scotland this morning. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. What's happened? I'm answering your questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, and rehab. Got 2 little gremlins, age 6 and 2. So I get how like stressful it can be, and stopping and starting. But if you want this to be the last diet you ever do, it's going to require a trial and error process, failing and learning from it, and a reflective approach. And we can do this, but we can forget, right? So that journal is part of the progress and not backtracking. I mean, come on, man. What was I saying? So part of that journal is going to keep track of all the progress that you've made, what you've learned about yourself, because especially if you've been in a relationship all your life, you don't really know yourself. Or if you've had kids young. So it's going to help with that. And like, I can't just tell you, you need to eat this way for your lifestyle and your career and your stresses and how you manage stress and your traumas of your childhood. You've got to figure out that yourself. And you don't need to be perfect. You just need to do better. One of the quotes, one of the quotes in the book is, it's you versus you not trying. And I want you to hold on to that as well, because it's so true. Because you can compare other people, but they've not got the same challenges, the same life, the same brain. So yeah, I'm really excited to bring that out. So like I said, I've been working on it this year, but it's been 10 years in the making. And it's designed for people who are training at home or at the gym, who want a place to track the results but don't want another app on the phone. So I think it's going to be popular with, like, say, Well, I'm sick of the apps, and I'm 35. Sick of the apps. Like, everywhere makes you get a new app, don't they? Starbucks app, Lidl, Sainsbury's. So I wanted a journal that gives you everything. You can track your food, nutrition, thoughts. I train in the gym, unfortunately not as much as I would like. If you want to build a good amount of muscle and tone, you do really need a gym because you've got squat racks there and stuff, right? And leg extensions and...
I just read this book.
No, it's very special, that. Put it back. But you can make some excellent progress at home and get an amazing body, amazing shape at home. It's whatever you can be consistent at the end of the day.
Mommy.
But if you get to choose and you are consistent anyway, I would prioritise the gym. But make sure that you're getting in some rehab work as well amongst your sessions. Rotator cuff work, that kind of stuff. Too many people I see are just doing shoulder presses, arm press, lateral raises, the superficial that looks good work and building strength there. But what about the rotator cuffs and like the resistance band work and getting deep in the girdle? And that's why we end up with injuries. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions. Harry, can you help Demi? On exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab, mindset, behavioural change I specialise in as well. It's always a very interesting topic, psychology. I did psychology at uni. Which one? Both call me, well, I like it when Harry calls me Mama. I think that's cute. But, we're going to get some hip flexor stretches, I mustn't forget, because these are important. Otherwise you get tight hip flexors and like pulls on the pelvis and causes back pain. So hip flexors, because they're nice and warm from all the abs, I like to go into two, which for some people can be really intense. So we're going to first go into camel. So come onto your tiptoes and lean onto your heels of your feet. Push your hips forward. Yes, Harry? Neck back.
Some cereal.
I'm going to go for lunch soon even. Squeezing the glutes to push the hips forward more. That's the first one. You make a mess. Into child's pose to counteract that. Hips back. Don't you just feel great when you exercise, man? And part of exercise as well is realising you do get instant benefits from it. Better mood, productivity, focus, concentration. And that's why I do it. It helps you manage stress more. So child's pose, then we're going to go back. Thanks, Carmel. Thanks, Calvin. Younger one. Ah, she's adorable, isn't she? Thanks, Manuel. Hi, guys. Welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. I'd love a like and subscribe. Got 2 children, ages 6 and 2. So toes are slightly pointing outwards. Carefully come down. This is for the hip flexors and glutes. Now, a trainer got slagged off recently on YouTube. I just read the comments. It didn't go viral or anything. Because they were promoting this stretch for an anterior pelvic tilt. Because look what it's doing. It's pushing your body into an anterior pelvic tilt, right? But what are the problems of an anterior pelvic tilt? This is from pregnancy and can cause a lot of back pain and stuff. Problems of an anterior pelvic tilt are tight hip flexors and quads. And what are you stretching? Forcing yourself into an extreme anterior pelvic tilt. Those stretches for those muscle groups. So yeah, they got battered in the comments on YouTube, but I was like, no, I see the point, but sometimes you've got to push yourself into a stretch in that area to reclaim that flexibility, Good morning, guys. So that is quite intense, but I like to dot between the two, anterior, posterior tilt, and move the pelvis. But if that's too intense, and get a cushion under your back knee, push the hips forward. You should be feeling this stretch in the hip on the straight leg on the front. What are you reading? What's that book? The Great Controversy. Oh, I think that's like the Bible or something. I think someone gave me that in town. When they're telling you about God in town, I think they gave me that. It was a while ago. I remember thinking, like, what are they selling a book? So yeah, you're looking to feel the stretch here. Some people don't have a right angle in the leg, but remember it's in the hips. You push the hips forward. And to increase the stretch, and if you're rounding at the shoulders, you can do that as well. That feels good. Go with what your body feels is good. And then we'll do hamstring stretch. If you've got tight hip flexors, you probably have tight hamstrings as well. Hips back, belly to thigh. And you can dot in and out with a straight leg here. Oh, those are mine.
Yeah, I know.
Mine's.
Can I see them?
No, because you break them. I wonder where they went. You listen, mate. Look, where's the rest of them? You borrowed. You know what? You can have them. They're ruined anyway. Water soluble. So if you add water to them, they'll look really cool on the paper. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Like and subscribe. I go live 6 days a week when the kids aren't off or ill or events on. I mean, last night I was going to go live, but I ended up carving pumpkins with it being Halloween. But yeah, I go live 6 days a week and I educate as I'm training, and then I'll answer your questions. Check out the other content on my channel. If you've got back pain, anything that needs rehabilitating, I've got tons of Pilates classes for you, especially if you're female. Pelvic girdle, pelvic floor, that kind of stuff, yoga, relaxation, and a lot of mindset. If you check out my shorts, I'll teach you what kind of mindset you need for fat loss and how to stick to it. Have a wonderful Saturday.